Hello and welcome to episode 3. Today we're discussing the top 10 superstars of 2011. I'm going to mention 3 guys who I think don't deserve to be on the list, but deserve mentions. Starting with Daniel Bryan. He started off the year as a babyface, which he still is now, but he's turned a bit more heel. He went to Mania, was on the dark match, not so good, but he won the Money in the Bank, which was surprising. But the thing is I just don't understand, why don't they book him? Like, he's got so much talent. If you see his work in Japan and everything, they just need to put their ideas up with Bryan, especially if he's going to actually cash it in at Mania and win the world title. So yeah, I think next year, maybe the year of Bryan, same as a few other guys on the list that you'll see. Also, Dolph Ziggler. He's the current United States champion, which I think he'll lose it in a couple of weeks at TLC to Zack Ryder, and then he'll go on to the main event. The thing with Dolph is, he's improved so much on the mic. I mean, at first, a cheerleader, and now he's some badass guy who shows off. He just needs to drop Vicky Guerrero, and I reckon this guy can be the next big star in the business. Also, Wade Barrett. Since the Barrett Barrage, I think it was about June, July when the core finished and all that rubbish. He started going on and beat Randy Orton on Team Barrett Survivor Series, and I think Wade's doing well for himself. I reckon he's going to be the first English World Champion next year. And I'm quite glad, to be honest. I think he's got all the talent that you need. So yeah, there's the 3 mentions that I'm going to say. And now to the top 10. Number 10, Christian. Now I think Christian, he deserves the title, but he doesn't. The thing is, he's had 2 title reigns, but I think they're both because of the old Edge retiring thing. I think his mic skills are fantastic, so I think he does deserve it. He's got great in-work, and he made a good storyline with Randy Orton. I think he just dragged on a bit too much, but still, he's injured at the minute, so who knows what Christian's going to do next year, and if he's going to win the world title again. And now on to number 9, Zack Ryder. Now some of you might not agree with this, some of you might agree and think he should go higher on the list. But the main reason for Ryder being on this list is from where he's come. Before the True Long Island story, I think that's right, yeah, he was just a jobber, like something like Primo or whatever his name, Epico is, just superstars, nothing, a bit like Kurt Hawkins, his mate. And he just went up the ranks and higher, and I don't know, he got a whole lot of fans, and now, I don't know, he's surprised me how much this kid can go up. I mean, he went to the Survivor Series, he went on the card, but we was all chanting, "We want Ryder," when The Rock was speaking. And that just shows how much this kid has actually done in the past year. And next year I reckon he's going to be the United States champion, and maybe in a couple of years a WWE champion or the world champion, but I think it's a bit early for that yet. I think his gimmick's worked. He might need to change it a little bit if he's off to the main event or the upper mid card, wherever he's going. I think the kid's got a whole lot of talent, and I like him. And right, next, number 8, Sheamus. Now he started the year as King Sheamus, which was horrible, just have to say. That's why they dropped it so quickly. He was in the dark match with Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. No good, that, nah. And then he got drafted to SmackDown, which was quite a surprise actually. He dropped the United States title to Kofi Kingston at Extreme Rules, and he went on to turn face. He got this new gimmick, the Great White, and ever since that he's been destroying people. He's been out there in the public, on the award things, whatever they are. So I think Sheamus is another one to watch out for next year. And now number 7, Cody Rhodes. This guy has improved so much over the past couple of years, since he's teaming with Ted DiBiase in The Legacy. I mean, he was dashing last year, the mask this year, and now coming to the end of the year he's gone back to sort of a mixed character, which I like, and I think he's great now. I love what he's done to the IC belt, brought back it like the old style for the classics, and I think he can be one of the best wrestlers and on the mic, because he's so interesting to listen to, and his feud with Booker I think is really helping him. And I think if Goldust comes back and has this match, what they're on about, the WrestleMania, for the streak, career of Goldust for the IC title, I think that would be ace, especially if his dad, Dusty Rhodes, was a special guest. And also I think his mic skills are just, like I've said, just world class. Now number 6, John Cena. Some of you might say this is a bit low, but it's just an average year for Cena. He's won the world title a couple of times. What else is to say? He's just building up for his next match against The Rock at WrestleMania 28 in Miami, Sun Life Stadium. Now number 5, Randy Orton. Pretty much the same as Cena. He's had a couple of title reigns and I don't know, just the average Orton, Blandy Orton. I mean, I like him, but you know, he's putting a younger talent over, which I think is good. So yeah. Number 4, The Miz. Alright, The Miz, obviously my favourite. He started the year WWE Champion, retained at the Royal Rumble against Randy Orton with help from the Nexus, Elimination Chamber against Jerry Lawler, and then at WrestleMania against John Cena. It's a shame really that I lost at Extreme Rules, but I don't know. I think the reason he's not number 1 is because of the whole thing about getting fired and that. He was putting A-Ray over a bit and that lowered his little ratings down, and I don't know, this little losing streak he went on didn't help him. But now, look at the whole conspiracy thing, that's been gone, R-Truth's turned face, it looks like, when he comes back from his suspension. And I think The Miz, he could win the world title again next year. He's against, I think it's a triple threat match with Alberto and CM Punk at the TLC pay-per-view, which I think he won't win, but hopefully he puts in a good performance and shows why he's awesome. Right, number 3, Mark Henry. This guy won his first world title in the company. He's been here 15 years now and I think it's time. The Hall of Pain thing, putting out guys like Big Show, Kane, Vladimir Kozlov, has really helped him do it. So yeah, number 3 with Mark Henry, that's all I've got to say for him. Now, number 2, Alberto Del Rio. I think this guy, some of you might argue number 1, some of you might argue I've put him a bit too high, but the guy won the biggest Royal Rumble ever, 40 men. Then he went on to win the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, with the Money in the Bank briefcase, the Raw one. And he went in to cash it in at SummerSlam against the injured CM Punk, and he also won it again, but has lost it now, so he's had 2 title reigns. He's won the Royal Rumble and the Money in the Bank, so I reckon he's definitely up there. And now for CM Punk, number 1. I mean, he made wrestling interesting again with his promo he did. He's won the world title, and I think overall he's just been the main star of the year. If you think of 2011, you think it's CM Punk. So that's my thoughts on the top 10 superstars of 2011. Thank you, and see you later.